Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. So today's topic, boys and girls, is staying grounded and being more heart-centered in a 5D reality. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, your heart is really the vortex to your higher self, and when you're following your highest excitement and getting into an energetic eddy where you can manifest anything that you want and have it be representative of your excitement and things that you wanted to experience even before you manifested into physical form. Processing things through the heart rather than the mind. The mind is an egoic type of filter for the 3D reality, 4D. And the 5D reality is really feeling your way through things. So instead of rational thought, like for instance, I was choosing through some WordPress plugins, and they were security plugins and plugins to clean up the database and do various things. And there was one that had more installs and this and that and the other thing that had been out longer, but didn't feel as good. So rationally, that one seemed the best choice, but when I go to the other one, it seems more light, it seems more fun, it seems more energetically appropriate. So let's give a for instance. Let's say I chose the other one, and because I chose that, I install it and it causes issues on the site, or any number of things that the human mind can't rationalize and work out because we just can't see all infinite parallel realities at once. So if I choose this one that felt energetically good, who's to say that when I'm using it that somebody wanted somebody who had that specific skill set for that plugin, and in a conversation where they go, oh, we want to do this, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I've used that and I've implemented that and this and that, and because of that I get hired to do something or get a larger contract or any number of ideas, just as an example. So feeling your way through, or the person that I contact at tech support happens to be my twin flame for this one plugin that energetically felt better than the other plugin. So again, it is impossible to rationalize out. So there's going to be, the mind in some meditation and relaxation, because when you start circumventing the ego, you need to do some ego negotiation. You need to do a ton of ego negotiation, because it will self-sabotage you and do all kinds of things and have a tantrum and do all these things. So processing through the heart, you are heart-centered, you're connected to your higher self, you're in that stream and eddy of energy that is a 5D reality, most joyous and easiest, that just everything flows to you. So the key to this is, this rationalization, like I was saying, that, this one plugin looked better than the other, just as a rational type of thought. More installs, da-da-da-da-da. But the other one felt better. So I did choose the other one, and that's the one I'm going to go with, and it feels more joyous, and it feels more interesting and exciting than this other plugin. And that's all I'm saying, is when you're processing things, go with the one that feels better. Because I know historically, even before, all this information has been coming through different channels and Abraham-Hicks and all these types of ideas, anytime I followed that intuition or my heart, the things worked out much better. So when I told you so moments way back in the day were because I'm like, damn it, I knew I shouldn't have done business with that person or gone down that street or bought that thing or whatever it happened to be. So, we've kind of known this inherently, innately forever, but now we know more of the mechanics of it. So 5D reality, heart-centered, processed through your heart, not through your mind. So less rational thought and more heart-centered, and the next step will be even more exciting, and the next step and the next step and the next step, and it will just go farther and farther and farther. So I think that's pretty simple, and that feels like everything that I wanted to share. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching life, business, and spiritual. Also retreats, boys and girls, do not forget retreats. It's still a little cold in most places to do retreats, except for California. You can never have a bad day on the beach in California for California beach retreats, let me tell you. Any time of year is a good time of year. Less bikinis, less sunbathing, but still tons of fun, and energetics are fantastic. So if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share. Sorry, the thing about bikinis might have thrown me off a little bit. It's like, ooh.